Hello everyone, this is Akanksha Pisolkar and today's topic of discussion is steps for seismic coefficient method. Now this seismic coefficient method is the method which is used for analyzing the multi-story frame which is subjected to lateral force. Now what is lateral force? Lateral force means it is the horizontal force which is acted on multi-story frame due to earthquake or due to wind. So, by using seismic coefficient method, we are analyzing the multi-story frame which is subjected to earthquake forces. Now, in this video, we are going to see steps for seismic coefficient method. Now, first step is design of base shear. Now, what is base shear? It is denoted by VB, and formula for determination of VB is H into W. Now, for determination of H, there is one ratio, that is Z by 2 into I by R into SA by G. That means for determination of value of H, we need to determine value of Z, I, R and SA by G. So what is Z? Z means it is zone factor. We know that in India there are total 4 zones: zone 2, zone 3, zone 4 and zone 5. So according to city, this value of the zone factor is decided, and that value of zone factor is given is Annex E, which is on page number 35 and 36 in IS 1893-2016. Then next term is I. I means it is importance factor. This is given in table number 8 on page number 19 in IS 1893-2016. Now what is this importance factor? This importance factor is depend on type of building. You can see this is table number 8, which is directly taken from IS 1893-2016. So it is depend on type of building. First condition is for important service and community building or structures. For example, the critical government building or school, signatures building, momentum building, lifeline, emergency building. For example, hospitals building, hospital, then telephone exchange building, then television station building. So all these important building are come under type 1, and for that value of important factor is 1.5. Then next type is for residential or commercial building. For that value of important factor is 1.2, and next is for all other building, value of important factor is 1. Then next term is R. R means it is response reduction factor. Value of this response reduction factor is given in table number 9 on page number 20 of IS 1893. Now this value of response reduction factor is also depend on type of frame, but in our case generally moment frame system is given, and in that moment frame system again there are 4 types, that is RC building with ordinary moment resisting frame, then RC building with special moment resisting frame, then steel building with ordinary moment resisting frame, and then steel building with special moment resisting frame. So for these 4 types value of R is given. For first, that is for OMRF, value of R is 3, for SMRF value of R is 5, for steel OMRF value of R is 3, and for steel SMRF value of R is 5. Then next, the ratio of SA by G. This ratio of SA by G is depend on type of rock on which the building is or the frame is situated. The first type of rock is hard, then second for medium steep, and next is for soft soil. You can see SA by G is depend on type of rock, and also it is depend on value of T. that is time factor. So what is this T? For T, again there are two conditions, T for without infill wall and T for with infill wall. So first, for T for without infill wall, again there are three conditions. First condition is for RC MRF, then second is for RC steel composite MRF, and next is for steel MRF building. For these three conditions, formula for T is given. It is given in IS 1893. Then next is with T for with infill wall. Formula for T with infill wall is given, that is equal to 0.075 h raised to 0.75 upon square root of AW, and it should be greater than 0.09 h upon square root of D. Then this formula is also given in IS 1893. Then next step is determination of load, that is denoted by W. We know that formula for base shear is AH into W. If we know the value of Z, I, R and SA by J, we can easily determine value of AH. Now next, determination of value of W. Now W means it is the total load, which is the summation of dead load, live load and floor finish. So next step, that is step number 3, that is determination of base shear. We know the value of AH and we know the value of W. Then next step, there is determination of lateral forces in x direction and in y direction. You can see one table is given. In first column there is story level, then in next column there is Wi, then Wi means it is the load in that particular story. Then next is hi means it is the height of that particular story from top. Then next is W into hi square. Then next column is the ratio of WHI square upon summation of WHI square. Then in next column we can easily determine the lateral forces in x direction and lateral forces in y direction. So these are the steps for determination of or for the analysis of multi-story frame which is subjected to earthquake forces by seismic coefficient method. All these formulas and all these conditions are given in IS 1893. Thank you.